I just got back from a trip to my mom's house for Christmas, and she lives up in northern Idaho. So round trip, it's about 1,500 miles. And I wanted to make this video because I've shared this with a couple of friends, and it's like not common knowledge, I guess, as much as it should be, because I save a lot of money on gas by doing this. And this is not really it'll sound like an ad, but I'm not like sponsored or being paid to like share this. This is just what I do to save money. So this is through Kroger stores. They have like this fuel rewards system. So like when you buy groceries, you get points and you can use it to get discounts on fuel. But I found that like with just regular grocery shopping, it doesn't give you really that many points. So for every dollar that you spend, you get a point. And then once you have 100 points, you can get 10 cents off per gallon. And then you can add those up until you're at 1,000 points, and then you can get $1 off per gallon. But the best way to get points is through their gift cards, because they do like these promos probably every 3 weeks, I'd say. For like 3 or 4 days, they have a promo where when you buy a gift card, that amount is like 4 times the amount in points. So what I do, because I work on camper vans and I buy a lot of things at Home Depot and on Amazon, I wait until those promos come up, and then when I know I'm going to be spending a certain amount of money online or at like another store, I buy gift cards for around that amount. So before I went on this trip, because I have this new project that I'm working on now, I went to what's the name of our store here? Fry's. So Kroger stores are different in every state. So here in Arizona, it's Fry's. Where my mom's at in northern Idaho, it's Fred Meyer. In Utah, it's Smith's. I've lived in Colorado. There it was King Soopers. I have some friends down in Texas. There it's just Kroger. So every state is different, but I'm pretty sure they're all over the place. So before this trip, because I need a whole bunch of stuff for this build out for this camper van, I just blanked on it again. I went to Fry's and I bought $2,000 worth of Amazon gift cards because I was going to spend that money anyways. And because it was like the 4 times the amount of points, I got 8,000 fuel points. And then on this trip for Christmas, I used those fuel points. I just charted out kind of where I was going to be stopping. And you can see on their apps, it'll show you all the different locations that you can go to use the fuel points. So it's not just the Kroger brand gas stations. Like I didn't have to just go to Fry's here. I could go to any of like their partner gas stations. So like one of them I stopped at, it was a Shell. And I don't know if that's nationwide or how that all works, but you can go into the app. This is just the Fry's app. So like I was saying, every Kroger store will have one of these apps. You can go into whatever this screen is. I don't know. You hit the little 3 dots in the main menu, go into your rewards, fuel points, and it'll show you. I still have 1,300 fuel points. So because that's over 1,000 points, that's another fill up that I can do, getting $1 off per gallon, which is a lot in a vehicle that has like a 35-gallon tank. And I know, like, obviously not everyone has a vehicle with that big of a tank. It's just because I'm in a big van. But even if you're filling up 15 or 20 gallons, you save $1 per gallon. So that's $15 or $20 that you're not spending. And if you do that multiple times, then that adds up pretty quick. So on this screen, I can just hit view fuel locations, then either put in a zip code or hit the little the navigation arrow, and it'll show you. Yeah, so I could go to Shell, I could go to Fry's, and I don't know how many other ones are in this area, how many like brands of gas stations, but obviously there's like tons of options. So finding places to fill up to get the discount, not an issue at all. And it'll also show you, like, this isn't just a hypothetical idea that someone says like, yeah, you could save money doing this and this, but this is like a for real thing that I've done that I'm now sharing with people. January 3rd, I used 1,000 points. December 31st, I used 1,000 points. So on all of those fill-ups, I saved $1 per gallon. And even like in Utah, it was nice because that seemed to be the cheapest spot that I'd driven through during this trip, and I think gas was down to, it was like 270 there. So then I was paying 170 to fill up this vehicle, which is pretty nice. So total for this trip, I saved over $160 just by, you know, purchasing these gift cards and then spending that money that I was going to be spending anyways. I get that like a lot of people don't spend money like that regularly because these projects, I just cash flow them. So anything that I need, I can go and like purchase the gift cards and then make the purchases. But there's plenty of things that people will buy on a regular basis that they could use this same process with. So plenty of people shop on Amazon. If you're purchasing Amazon gift cards ahead of time, if you know you're going to spend that money, then you can get all those fuel points. I don't know, if you're buying a TV, a couch, like any type of furniture, like any larger purchases, this works fantastic with. And then you still get like the grocery store points, but those don't add up as quick because you're not going out in 1 month and spending like $2,000 on groceries. Well, me personally, I'm not. I'm sure some people spend lots of money on groceries, but I only shop for myself. So, but I just wanted to share this because it's like, it works really well. I've saved a ton of money doing it. I've been doing it for probably 3 years now, 3 or 4 years, ever since 2020. Basically, like when I started working on camper vans and started taking lots of trips, because it's an awesome way to get discounts on fuel, especially in a vehicle that only gets maybe 15 miles to the gallon on the highway on long road trips. So I've definitely spent a lot of money on gas, and like even that little bit adds up so quick and helps a ton. So yeah, check out the Kroger brand stores. It's easy enough to just like download one of their apps, and then you can just kind of browse through the discounts and it'll show you the different promos. Let's see if I can pull one up right now. So from the home screen, this is the Fry's app, but like I said, they're pretty much all the same. Just go into savings, and even right now, they have this exact promo that I'm talking about. So 4 times fuel points on gift cards. So if I was to go and spend $250, then I would get 1,000 fuel points and I could fill up with $1 off per gallon. Another thing that I should say, I actually, I used to have my brother help me. He would drive one of my cars and I would drive another, and I'd just meet him at the gas station and we'd fill up both vehicles in the same transaction, because you can get up to $35 off every time that you do this. So 35 gallons of fuel, and that would fill up both of the vehicles that I had at the time. So you can do that too. You just park like kind of across from each other at the same pump and just fill up one car, and then without putting the nozzle back on, keeping the same transaction, just pull the hose over and fill up the other car. And that's a way that you can maximize it and get the $35 off every time. But yeah, it's super simple to use. You go in the app, you just click the coupon, and then that connects to whatever your like PIN is. So it'll give you a barcode in the app, or you can connect your phone number or use like any combination of numbers that you want, as long as no one else has used that. And yeah, super straightforward. So if you've done this before, let me know. I think it works great. I think it's an easy way to save money, and just wanted to share that so some other people could benefit too. So see you in the next one.